Hello. Today we will be solving Leetcode problem 1721, swapping nodes in a linked list. You are given the head of a linked list and an integer k. Return the head of the linked list after swapping the values of the kth node from the beginning and the kth node from the end. So they give us this example here. We have an array of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they give us k equals 2. So they want us to swap the second node with the second to last node. So we'll be swapping the values of 4 and 2. So it'll look like 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. Because this linked list does not have an inbuilt length function, we'll manually run through the list itself. So we'll do a while loop, and we'll continuously check the next node. So while the next node is not a none type or a null type, then we'll continue. So while, I'll just shorthand it here, while not none, we'll increment length, right? So we have our length variable right here. So I propose the solution of having 2 pointers within your linked list. So we'll have a temp head right here. So when we have this array right here, so we'll have 2 defined heads right here, right? So we'll increment one head to the end, so length minus k, so the red head will be right there, and then we'll increment the second head to be at k, so 1, 2. So once we have these 2 heads positioned here, we'll just simply get the value of this node, of the second head's node, and then obviously swap it with the value of this head's node. So to do that, we will first define our temporary linked list to find the length. Because I'm defining it at 0, this temporary list right here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will have a length of 4. So we have that, so there we go. And that will give us our length variable. Now we define our 2 heads. So temp will be head number 1, and we'll have a list node, and we'll just call this swap equals head, and swap will be head number 2. We'll go through the list, the linked list, for temp. So I equals 0, I is less than k minus 1, because as I said before, length is 4, but we count this as 5 nodes, so we'll just count it as 1 less since we already start at node 1. Yep, there you go. That'll give us the right head for the first head, and we'll do the exact same for the second head, but instead of having k minus 1, we'll have the length. So we have length minus k, which will put us at the 5th node, subtract by 2, which would put us at 3, but we're not switching the 3rd node, we're switching the 4th, so we add 1. So it'll be the 4th node right here. So then we'll just switch the values, and I'm sure you guys all know this. Swap.val equals SW, and return the head, because these temporary values right here are still pointing towards the original linked list, which is referenced in the arguments here, so just return head. So if we submit this, you can see that we've solved the problem, and we are pretty average.